Discover the investment potential of the Nizhniy Novgorod region. The region locates centrally in European Russia at the intersection of international transport corridors. The population within a radius of 500 kilometers totals 43 million, the figure exceeding that for Moscow and St. Petersburg. Our region offers immense logistic opportunities. These include an international airport, an extensive railroad network, a passenger and a cargo riverport, and 5 customs terminals. Note that the system is continuously upgraded. For example, the Nizhniy Novgorod Customs Office successfully uses cutting-edge information technologies. Currently, 80% of customs clearance and customs control operations are performed in a remote mode, and some 90% of participants to foreign business operations submit their declarations via the internet. The motor road density here is 2 times the Russian average. A variety of transportation and logistic routes enables the development of partnership relations worldwide. River transport provides access to 5 major seas. The Nizhniy International Airport, operating in Nizhniy Novgorod, will be completely refurbished by the 2018 Soccer World Cup. A flight from Moscow to Nizhniy Novgorod takes 40 minutes. A high-speed Sapsan train will bring you to Moscow in just 4 hours. In 2012, the passenger roadway between Nizhniy Novgorod and Bor, with a daily average annual passenger traffic of about 5,500 people a day, was launched. Transport Solutions plans are to build an additional 3 cable cars with an average passenger traffic of 3,000 to 4,000 people per hour. Now I switch to the region's economy, relying on such strategic priorities as automotive industry, chemicals, information technologies, research and education, manufacturing and distributing mass-market articles. The regional economy is primarily based on processing industries. The most important are crude refining, metallurgy and automotive industry. According to the Regional Development Strategy through the year 2020, as adopted in April 2006, the GRP should see a 1.7 times increase by 2015, up from 759 billion rubles in 2011 to reach 1,317.3 billion rubles in current prices. By the year 2020, GRP will reach 3,074.4 billion rubles. Investments into fixed assets by 2015 will grow 1.7 times, up from 221.7 billion rubles in 2011 to make 370.9 billion rubles. By the year 2012, investments will be as high as 997.1 billion rubles. Foreign investments inflow will be 1.2 times higher, up from $999.2 million in 2011. Income per capita will enjoy a 1.8 times growth by 2015, up from 18,014.1 rubles in 2011 to 32,480 rubles. By the year 2020, the income per capita should reach 76,436 rubles. In order to see the strategy actually carried out, the region's midterm development program and a comprehensive investment plan have been drafted to serve as its implementation tools. The regional budget's revenues in 2012 equal 131.185 billion rubles. The 2015 budget plan sets out for the revenues of the Nizhniy Novgorod region to grow up to 170 billion rubles. Please note the education sector. We have 56 research and educational institutions. They churn out over 60,000 young professionals every year, mostly engineers. The investment climate in Nizhniy Novgorod region belongs to the most favorable in Russia. We render maximum support to an investor at all project phases. The region's entire communication with investors is based on a one-stop shop principle. The regional regulatory framework belongs to Russia's most advanced and protects investors' rights and interests. A project can be granted the status of a priority investment project. In such case, the investor can obtain financial and/or non-financial governmental support. Financial governmental support includes tax benefits, loan interest refund, and profit tax reduction up to 4.5 percentage points. Non-financial governmental support includes backing the project at all implementation phases. The province ranks 4th in the Forbes rating by the convenience of doing business. Today, over 50 internationally known companies operate in the region. Developing the auto industry and the petrochemical sector is among the region's priorities. Hence, a major concern for the government is setting up a territorial industrial innovation cluster successfully growing in Nizhniy Novgorod, Dzerzhinsk and Kstovo. The cluster's key investment sites have been already determined. The high-tech park IT Park Ankudinovka, located in Nizhniy Novgorod, hosts a business incubator available for innovative companies to reside in since 2011. The Technopark offers its offices and engineering and laboratory facilities to its residents for lease, affords comfortable dwelling to employees, and provides necessary utility lines and telecommunications. Consider the auto cluster's siting. Here are idle plots and industrial sites located in Avtozavodski district, largest in Nizhniy Novgorod. A few words about the district. It is home to some 6,000 businesses and institutions. Local schools teach over 30,000 children. There is the number of hotels not far from the sites, and the nearest one is a comfortable 4-star hotel called Volna. Residential construction is progressing rapidly. To facilitate the implementation of investment projects, we prepared several alternative sitings of the new production facilities. One option would be to site your operations on a brownfield, that is, on idle premises of a major company, the Gorky Automobile Plant, GAZ. The idle premises meet all the requirements for setting up production operations. The sites are provided with the necessary infrastructure and services. Greenfield destinations located within Doskino are quite convenient in terms of logistics. They lie close to the international airport along the Federal Road M7 connecting Nizhniy Novgorod and Moscow. The sites are within 10 kilometers from the gas works, thus enabling a just-in-time operation. Destinations allocated to sited are Dzerzhinsk and Kstovo. Dzerzhinsk is the Russian chemical capital. It is the second most important city in the province, located just 30 kilometers from Nizhniy Novgorod. Dzerzhinsk is home to 43 industrial enterprises, including 23 ones active in petrochemicals and 17 colleges and vocational schools educating professionals for the petrochemical industry. The petrochemical cluster's backbone was generated with such a major investment project as building a Rus-Vinyl PVC production facility in Kstovo. The facility's annual output will amount to 330,000 tons PVC. The commissioning is scheduled for 2013. Sibur, a major Russian holding, and Solvay, a European leader in PVC production, were the project originators. The idea of a cluster implies that the PVC producer, its processors and suppliers of raw materials and technologies should be localized in a common environment to optimize the logistic structure. Polyvinyl chloride is widely used. Major applications are structural sections, foils, piping, as well as other items used industrially and domestically. The most practical cluster destination is the Dzerzhinsk East Industrial Park, a 403-hectare greenfield site. It is quite convenient in terms of logistics. Utilities are hooked up by the regional government. Their completion is scheduled for 2013. The cluster residents are also offered caprolactam's brownfield sites, provided with all necessary infrastructure, including the electricity, natural gas, water and heat supply, a railroad and driveways. The two sites are within 5 kilometers from each other, allowing for systemic projects. Welcome to Nizhniy Novgorod province. Thank you for your attention.